Welcome to the Saturday Update. Nath Gardner with you. The AFL Grand Final returns to Melbourne today for the first time since 2019. There'll be a buzz in and around the MCG throughout the day. Those attending are being urged to arrive early. The MCC's Josh Eltringham says there'll be long queues to get inside.
100,000 people in the precinct. It's going to be really, really busy. So as people are coming in, be ready to have your bags open, ready for inspection, have your tickets ready. But we're just excited to have it back. We've been sitting on the couch for the last 2 years, so we're very excited to be back here on the Grand Final day.
A frantic search is underway in Western New South Wales, where a 5-year-old child is currently missing in floodwaters. Emergency services saved 4 people found clinging to trees in Tullamore, but a child is unaccounted for. Optus is working with the Australian Federal Police and the Australian Cyber Security Centre after a cyber attack that saw up to 10 million customers' information compromised. The telco has apologised to customers. A man is in custody in Melbourne over a shooting south of Brisbane last week. The 23-year-old arrested is accused of shooting a 25-year-old man at a car park last Monday and is expected to be extradited to Queensland. Russia has committed war crimes in Ukraine. That's the conclusion from United Nations investigators. They say it includes bombings of civilian areas, numerous executions, torture and sexual violence. And a protester has set his arm on fire on court at the Laver Cup in London. The climate change activist ran onto the court and lit a fire, which briefly set his arm ablaze before he was detained. To sport now, and it's brought to you by Ladbrokes Mates Mode, the better way to chat, share and bet together. T's and C's apply, and remember, gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858. Grand final day in the AFL, it all comes down to this. Geelong taking on Sydney. The premiership decided to be played in Melbourne for the first time since 2019. The Cats going for their 10th premiership. Coach Chris Scott says they've hit top form at the right time of the year.
Got good availability. I think our game's in really good shape, so as much as any time that I can remember, I feel like we've given ourselves every chance.
Parramatta has made the NRL Grand Final for the first time since 2009. It's after a major upset in Townsville that saw the Eels defeat the Cowboys 24-20. Regan Campbell-Gillard ran over the line twice for the winners.
It's every kid's dream to obviously play in a grand final, whether it's junior league or at an elite level, and you don't get too many shots at these.
And in London, Roger Federer is on court for his final match, teaming up with Rafa Nadal against Americans Jack Sock and Francis Tiafoe at the Laver Cup. And for even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. To entertainment news now, Canadian actor Ryan Grantham, who's appeared in Riverdale, Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Supernatural, has been sentenced to life in prison for killing his mother. Rumours are swirling Taylor Swift could be performing at next year's NFL Super Bowl, and Jurassic World Dominion has crossed the $1 billion mark globally 4 months after its release. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.